Welcome to the Inbox Podcast with Vincent Sugira.
Our fathers told us stories of men who fought for the collective futures of our continent so that we too can sing one day when the glory comes. Today we stand with our shoulders high, our heads held up, our voices in defiance, the courage to dream and the boldness to declare that the glory is here. It's in the way the sun welcomes us in the morning, carrying in its wake hues of new beginnings. It's in the sacrifices of the ones who lived before us, Mandela, Nkrumah, Azikiwe, Lumumba, Kenyatta, Selassie. It's in the creativity and tenacity of our youth. It's in the richness and diversity of our cultures, the laughter in our eyes when we connect over jollof wars on the streets of IG. How the, how the East holds out its own with majesty, how the West dances its way through obstacles, happy feet bugaing through life, how the South models democracy with a touch of Kwaito, and the graceful flow of the Nile, distributing hope as it swaggers across the north. Is in our colors, our savannas, the vast Serengetis, our people, our music, our food. The taste of Banku on the tongue of a native Ashanti, the sway of epic waistlines to the rhythm of epic ballads, language, rhythm, pulse. Feel the pulse of our heartbeats. Follow our rhythm on a half beat. From Lagos to Timbuktu, Kigali to Djibouti, Nairobi to Kinshasa, Madagascar, Casablanca, Mogadishu, the glory is here. Tell me about yesterday, about the tired tears that free fall whenever the world's eyes cannot see. Tell me about the weight your fragile heart carries that weighs you down, about the sour taste wrapped in bitter memories that go to bed with you every night. Tell me about the time your loved one became a flower, a color in the sky, a blur, a distant memory. Tell me about the feeling in your chest down to your belly that does not have a name. Tell me about the time your innocence was taken without consent. Tell me about your scars, the ones buried beneath the fabric of your soul, neatly tucked away where mortal hands cannot reach. The now resurrect. Tell me I don't understand, that the world have no clue what you've had to go through, and I'll tell you. I'll tell you that you are a wonder, that you are nothing short of a miracle. Remember that you are mosaic, that you are art, you are earth and sky, ocean and wind, fire and ice. You are a kaleidoscope of beauty and strength. You can go through anything and come out unscarred. So these are not just scars. These are war marks carrying stories of the battles you fought and won, telling tales of men who moved from death to life, of women who walked the path of divinity and greatness. Let these scars become healing and revival. Let us speak of a better place, a better life, of lessons learned and mistakes that will never repeat. That's how the poem goes. So this poem is dedicated to every woman. I originally wrote it for Mother's Day, and then I wrote it originally at a request of a friend for Mother's Day, and I just changed the word mother to woman for International Day of Girl Child or International Women's Day, something like that. So, but yeah, like the poem is it fits wherever there are women and woman. Do you remember the first day you stepped feet on earth and how you suddenly light up man's world? That day, mankind began because what is man without his kind? What is man without his ribs? Awestruck, man could not keep his calm. Woman, you were bone of his bones, God's first refined product, polished and packaged to perfection, delicate and designed for care. So, who have been selling you these lies about yourself? Who have you allowed to dim your light? Why have you suddenly forgotten who you are, daughter of Eve? The hands that crafted you do not shake. So you never have to wonder about your worth. You're worth far more than the finest of rubies. Woman, you are dynamite. But if you ever wander far away from home, ever find yourself second guessing yourself, just remember. Remember to count all the ways that you are beautiful. You are a budding rose in the light, a water spring in desert lands. You are a rare gift. So when the world tells you that you're kind, don't play with the stars, that a crossbow across your back won't will to your charms, that a spanner won't sit well in your palms, that a spacesuit don't suit you, that your angles are not isosceles enough, and that you're not fit to lead the nations, then remind them. Remind them of Deborah, of Harriet, of Iwela and Kamala, of Goldman and Malala, of the figures they try to hide. Catherine, Dorothy, Mary, remind them of me. Remind them of you. Remind them of your mother who carries the wind in her fist and gathers the children at her feet. She is the back that held them, the hands that fed them, the breast that nurtured them, the knees bent in prayer for them. Woman, from your loins, nations have come forth. You have single-handedly raised men who defied gravity and conquered the sky. So, breathe. I'm going to stop there for this poem.